Hello lovelies, we are talking how to look expensive on a lazy day, summer edition, because summer should be about soaking it all in, effortless dressing, and just feeling like you have a little bit more free time and just a time to kind of exhale. So if you're having one of these days where it's hot and sticky, you maybe have some fun things to do, you don't want to get bogged down with clothes that are uncomfortable, don't fit well, or just plain aren't flattering. So we're gonna solve for that today. And yes, I am wearing a sweater because it is literally 50 degrees today in upstate New York. And by the way, I would love to hear where you're from. It really helps me picture you and get to know you a little bit. I'm gonna mentally transport myself to the 80-degree days that we were having last week, and we'll take it from there. The first thing you wanna think about when you wanna look expensive on a lazy day is what I will call the nothing touching my body solution. Specifically when it comes to tops and pants, dresses, one of the easiest ways to look elevated is to create space between your body and the clothes. Think boxy shirt dresses, linen maxi dresses and skirts, oversized cotton sets, and more of like the shifty kaftan inspired separates. The volume really helps make it feel intentional. We've seen a lot of this on the spring summer 2025 runways of shift and flowiness, whether that has been more of like the Chloe and Zimmerman, lots of boho chic inspired dresses, or the bubble hemlines of Kate and Valentino and even Chanel that just feel very flowy. Even if it's just with high street brands, there's so many amazing looks that you can put together. For example, I have an amazing linen maxi dress by Saint & Sophia. It's really affordable. It's just a little camisole dress that just feels so airy. It's perfect for a day at the pool, when you're going to dinner afterwards. Also a linen short set from Zara that I covered in my last video. It just looks so elegant because it's a set, it matches, and it looks automatically really sharp. So it just makes for a very comfortable existence, which people perceive. And when you're comfortable, without even realizing it, it automatically ups your confidence, and people really feed off of your confidence. It's a big chicken and egg situation where the more confident you appear, the more people react to you as if you are confident, and that in turn gives you confidence. So if you can kind of appear like you're confident first and get those nonverbal cues from other people, that will really help your confidence. Second thing you can do to look expensive on a lazy day is to look for texture any place you can find it. There's some really low-hanging fruit in like a ribbed white tank top versus just kind of a smoother white tank that all of us have, because that ribbed material just creates a little bit of tension from a lot of the smooth fabrics that we see in summer, like silk, linen, and cotton that tend to be a little bit smoother. One of my favorite ribbed tank tops is from J. Crew, and the other one is from Target. Both under $10, so it's really easy to achieve. And I think it's also a really great way to play into the juxtaposition styling where you have a fancier bottom, maybe gwin skirt, and then you pop that ribbed tank top on, and it just looks really interesting and like you're not trying too hard. If you're kind of a little bit over the white tank top, which I think a lot of people are, then you can kind of step it up and look for a silk blend camisole. I also just found this incredible halter top by Quince that just shows off my shoulders. It's so fresh and airy. It's washable silk. It's so flattering. Comes in like 10 different colors. I got the black one, of course, because it's my happy color. I felt like I was wearing nothing, and that is kind of the feeling that we're talking about in number one. And it's these textures that reflect light in a different way that gives it a very luxe appearance, even if you're wearing like pull-on cotton shorts. Gives it that je ne sais quoi. Three other quick ways to add texture are with woven shoes that we've seen everywhere, a suede bag, or a suede belt. And then finally with your accessories, which leads us to number three. In summer, the jewelry to skin ratio really changes because we have more skin real estate. We don't run into a lot of the problems that we run into in the winter, which is losing our jewelry sometimes when we take stuff off, like earrings as we take off our scarves, or bracelets come off when we're taking off our coats and things like that. The summer, you don't have to worry about that, and it's probably the best way to look expensive on a lazy day. If you're choosing wisely, jewelry shouldn't weigh you down or make you hotter or do any of that. In the summer, I follow a very simple rule. The simpler the outfit, the bolder the accessories. I also love having like a little valet where I keep like my pieces that are currently on my main rotation. Don't even have to think about it, I just kind of like pop them on. For example, this watch that I'm wearing here, which I love. I've had it now for a couple of months. I wear it all the time. Happy to share that Pascal, a longtime partner of mine, is sponsoring this portion of the video. They have so many beautiful pieces that I wear on here all the time, including gorgeous vintage inspired watches. This one is a viral favorite. Just love that like pop of green, like right in the middle. And I also love styling all my watches with a little something extra. This bracelet is one that I wear all the time as well because it's so dainty and light. And that's really key in the summer months where you just want it to feel effortless. You don't want to be aware that you're wearing anything, you know? You just want to put it on, forget about it. And then at the end of the day, kind of be surprised that you were wearing any jewelry at all. That's truly my philosophy. I have a couple of pieces that are an exception when it's a special occasion, but day to day, I want it to be simple. The Paradox watch is my third Pascal watch and always a conversation piece. Pascal is a California-based color diamond brand, and the name is from the esteemed 17th century French scientist and philosopher Blaise Pascal, whose groundbreaking studies in pressure laid foundation for understanding diamond formation. Pascal's mission is to be crafting diamonds for the shiniest moments. The Paradox watch also comes in 7 different colorways and a timepiece that defies convention and captures the essence of fluid time. The watch's distinctive shape is accentuated by a circle of diamonds at its center totaling 0.28 carats. On the side, the crown is adorned with a 0.02 carat inverted set diamond, symbolizing the watch's theme of time flowing backwards. Don't forget to take advantage of my discount code, which is Ziba20 for 20% off your purchase. No matter the outfit, this watch is the perfect statement to elevate any look. And with its adjustable strap, will fit most wrists, even my tiny one. The reason I love Pascal design is because they're at the core artists, and you can see that in all of the jewelry that they do. It's California based, no mining policy, and for now they're keeping their prices the same, absorbing all the tariff costs, so stock up if you can. A lot of my statement watches are from them, and every time that I wear them, I get so many compliments. As a Gen Xer, I also love that they really lean into 80s and 90s coded aesthetic, and I'm here for it. The fourth way to look expensive on a lazy day in summer is by befriending sets. And I'm not talking just like these like overdone lounge sets that everybody has, and you know, everyone from Spanx and Amazon, Varley. And by the way, I was just featured on an InStyle article where we talk a lot about these sets and a lot of different considerations when it comes to picking out the right quality. But for our purposes today, you want to focus on sets that are more refined but equally comfortable. That's a short set like I showed you, number 1, that has a little embroidery trim, or a vest set. Vests are really easy to do, and they come in so many different breathable fabrics that just feel easy and light. And they're also great office wear when you don't want to wear a blazer because you're hot, but you also need to just look a little bit more polished. A vest over a maxi skirt or over poplin shorts is very turnkey. Add some strappy sandals, the jewelry that we spoke about, and you've got yourself $1 million outfit. The fifth way to look expensive on a lazy day is layering. We talk a lot about layering here, and on my How to Look Expensive on a Lazy Day fall and winter editions, we are able to leverage all the different pieces like the blazers and button downs underneath, the overcoats, scarves, those kind of things. For now, we have to be a little bit more creative when it comes to layering because we don't have the use of those in our arsenal. However, even though it is hot and we don't want to be under 3 or 4 layers, many times when we go indoors, like to a restaurant, grocery shopping, like those places, the mall, those places are so cold and freezing that more likely than not, you will need a piece of something. So for those moments, a sheer oversized shirt. I love this one by Zazan. I have 2 or 3 of them that just feels very gauzy, and it's so light and airy, and it just provides the perfect amount of just like air conditioning protection. But also if I go outside, it doesn't feel like I'm suffocating like some of these hardier button downs. Another great choice, of course, is the linen button down. I have a couple from Ralph Lauren that I absolutely love. I've already overworn them this spring season, and they're just really easy to style and layer. Turn to like a mesh vest or something crocheted that definitely takes you into more of a bohemian vibe. Don't forget to use scarves. Scarves are easy, they're thin, especially like the twillies, you can just drape it around. Belts are also what I put in the layering category because they're just a fantastic way to just add that extra layer of something, of texture, of color, of shape to your outfit. You're gonna be blown away by the next few sneaky ways you can look expensive on a lazy day But before we get to it, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm Ziba and I'm so happy you're here. I'm a stylist. I've covered many shows in Paris and New York, but I'm also just a mom trying to get dressed in the morning and help you make smart purchasing decisions as well as how to style what's already in your closet. Number 6, let's talk about color a little bit. Color is such an important way to look more refined and polished than you might feel otherwise. You want to pick a hot weather neutral, and we're not just talking white. Summer whites are great, but sometimes it can be really tough to wash and maintain and all the things. You want to offer some of the colors that we've been seeing a lot this season, which is ballerina pink, butter yellow, dusty sage, a lighter stone gray that's most lilac. Those are perfect, so pretty and dreamy. Or even like a Ralph Lauren faded blue that is really easy to pair with white as well. There are also colors that also automatically make you feel a little bit zen when you put them on. And I think that's just a vibe that we're looking for in summer. Not to mention they have a very quiet luxury feel. Number 7 is kind of ironic. It's hair simplicity. And I actually left my hair down for a reason because I didn't do it today. I just literally, it air dried. This is the extent of it. I'm having a quote unquote lazy day where I don't want to style it. I don't want to do anything with it. In moments like today, this is not helping me look expensive or polished or whatever, but you can easily fix that by simply, and I started the beginning of the video like this because I didn't want to scare you, but then I did. Literally with just pulling it up into a low pony with some statement hoops. How much more polished and refined do I look? So much more than like this kind of crazy Shakira on a frizzy day type of look. Another option is a barrette, a hair clip. Or how about when like everything is lost and just having that day, just putting it up in a top bun, doing some hairspray and then like tying a twirly around it. It looks fantastic, it looks polished, like you have it together. Next we have the right pair of sunnies. These cannot be overstated, the importance of how much sunglasses finish your look. It looks so polished and elegant. You look mysterious. You can be hiding like a world of hurt under there. Like if you're tired, you're not wearing any makeup. There's also some really fun trends going on right now, whether that's like the oval retro type of sunglasses that we've seen lately. The soft wraparounds, which I can't wrap my brain around, but I've seen them everywhere. And then also the tortoise, like very classic movie star ones that we love. Number 9 is developing a rich girl errands look. So this is a look that you have in your back pocket for those days where you don't want to think, you know it works, you've tried it on before. When this lazy day happens, you've spent some time kind of playing around in your closet and coming up with a few uniforms for summer. This is where you're going to look for that uniform that you know looks fantastic on you and that just gets the job done. Some quick examples of this are linen pants with a linen top, easy, accessorized, structured tote, strappy sandals, you're good. A maxi skirt with maybe like a pop of color, tank top. I just saw this recently. Somebody got paparazzi'd in this and I thought, gosh, this looks so chic. Number 3, some boxer style pull-on shorts, a crisp white t-shirt, leather slides, and chic sunnies, and you are good to go. There's so many amazing leather sandals there that I don't even, like, I can't even pick which one I want because there's so many really beautiful sandals that I've been looking at. Like J. Crew to Prada to La Rude. There's so many to pick from that are flat, very chic, easy, errand type of vibe that, I don't know, let me know which ones you like. I can't make up my mind. Last but certainly not least, it's the perfect bag. And there's so many different directions that you can go with this. But again, because it is more effortless and you have usually something that's a little bit more flowy and simple, this is a great time to add texture. And we touched upon this a little bit in the beginning with like adding a suede tote, for example. But another really great option is a raffia material. Definitely Linen has gorgeous raffia bags right now, whether you are in the market for like a bucket one or more like a carry-all type of beach bag, as well as like a shoulder bag that I've been loving and I'm so tempted to get. It's like this white kind of like oval bag that's pretty big so you can put a lot of stuff in it, but it's a little bit more structured, which I really love wearing more structured bags when I have more of a casual outfit, especially if it's very loose. That helps like the eye have somewhere to go versus like when everything is too flowy and languid, like it just feels like it's a little blobby. So pick the bag wisely, go for structured tote, go for textures, and you'll look like $1,000,000. And if you like looking polished, make sure to check out How to Style Old Money Aesthetic in 2025. It's full of 5 amazing outfit formulas that are probably in your closet already. See you there. And if you learned something today, make sure to hit the subscribe button.